What up, guys? It's Ken behind the camera this time, and I am interviewing the Drew that got top 8, right?
Yes, top 8. It was a 30. It was a set championship. I was 4th after Swiss, and I got top 8 with Ruby Sapphire, the deck that, if you've been watching stream or know me personally, this is the only deck I play. Besides set 1, I played like Ruby Emerald for 3 weeks. Other than that, this is the only deck I play in this game. I don't know why. I'm addicted, I guess. But we ended up losing in top 8, so I didn't get the Ursula card. But there's still more set championships. But top 8 out of 30, and it's pretty good. So we're just gonna do the deck profile.
And keep in mind, I haven't done any championships yet, but I will.
Yes. So Popsicle, my favorite, just replaces itself. Can heal 2 characters, anything on the board, and you sack it off. Sometimes just to recur it. The other one, Develop Your Brain. Look at the top 2, put 1 in your hand, 1 on the bottom. Also a really good start card. Then we have 2 Ice Block. I was playing 3 for the longest time, but I really hate seeing this card. And now that we're in Ruby Amethyst format, and there's less Emerald Steel, it's kind of less of a necessity. So, but it still comes up, and it's also still something you can manage. And this is going to surprise a lot of people that know me, that I'm actually playing this card. But, as this game's gone on, that we need to have more ink than our opponent early. So 1 jump ahead is actually a necessity now. I actually need to see it in every opening hand. I actually don't play Fishbone Quill anymore because putting 2 cards from your hand down, that's 2 less cards, and Emerald Steel will just discard your entire hand easier that way, and this just is from top of deck. So I've changed. I play this card now, I know. But no, it was not essential until set 4. Before that, this card was not essential. And then the Quill replacement, Great Stone Dragon. It comes in exerted, and then once you can exert it to put a card in your graveyard face down and exerted, so I don't need to use my hand to ink anymore. I get to like 20 ink, and I just have an overwhelming advantage over my opponent. So I love this card. I told you it was broken. Now, the 3-drop Sisu, we play the big one, the Shift On. This also, if they have a Flynn Rider, you have this down, and they don't get the free lore. Also, if they go Beat King Undisputed, and you know that they have like their Tremaine or Beat King Undisputed, you play this on 3 and the Hiram on 4, so your Hiram can be fine. And then Brawl, I absolutely love this card to death. It gets rid of anything that's problematic. And Mirror Hirams, it gets rid of Rabbits, it gets rid of Diablos, and an Ice Block can make you get rid of more. It's also really good against Steel Song. This card's just so amazing. And then we have the boy Hiram, the kill on sight, or it gets out of control. Banish a card when I quest or play him to draw 2 cards, get the value train going. Nothing needs to be said about him. And then 3, How Far I'll Go. It's the other, if you can't see Hiram, because you obviously can't play more than 4 Hiram, you want cards that still give you advantage at the 4-drop slot. So How Far I'll Go is another good one. And then
the table shaking.
The table shaking, oh no. And then Grandma Tala, she's like Develop Your Brand on a body. She's not as good as Hiram, but at least she replaces herself, so she's some sort of value. And then 2, Being King Undisputed. This turns a lot of your characters, even Hiram, into a kill spell, and we love to see it. This card's great. I wish they could play more of it, but we have a lot of uninkables. I think we're at 23. I'm gonna have the deck list in the description on Dreamborn. And then we play the 4 Maui's, standard, but he can't get rid of Queen's Castle by its own, and if you cannot get rid of Queen's Castle, you're just going to lose every game. So, and I'm going to change this deck a little. I'm going to start playing 3, but today we had 2 of this card. I don't care that it's uninkable. I don't care it's got 3 willpower. It kills pretty much everything on the other side of the board. It is so good, and I need to be playing 3 of it. It's so good. This card's absolutely essential. I love Hercules. He was the MVP of the day. Absolutely. Because I played, beside one game, I played Ruby Amethyst all day. And then Ariel, I had 4, I had 3, I have 2, and I'm probably not going to play anymore after this weekend. She needs to go for the 3rd Hercules. Now, she's fantastic and all, and, if I have room for her, I would play 1, but if something's got to go, I think it's this card. But when she goes off, she's beautiful. She will give you 5 ink with dime. It's just like they need to get rid of her now, but just her being uninkable is her biggest problem. If she was inkable, 4 off. But with Ruby Amethyst playing, Tremaines and B King Undisputed, they can get rid of it just fine. Then I play 2 Medusa. Probably want to go back to 3 just for other matchups because I play the 1 of this, the Tremaine. But, again, I built too much for Ruby Amethyst. I want to, deal with other decks because other decks exist too. I did play Ruby Amethyst all day, but I want to go back to 3 of this because the day before the event, I get absolutely rolled because I had this card instead of this in a deck that was going wide. So, yeah. And then dime. I double dimed a lot, and some people have been saying to play 3. I don't know why you would ever play 3. Just play 2 of the card. It's fine. You don't. And it just helps you close games out, and they have to remove it if they can. And if they can't, it's just going to be a bad day. This card absolutely does everything the deck needs. Or the card does everything the deck needs to do. And then 3, be prepared. If I don't like your board state, I'm just going to get rid of your board. Great card. Love it. And then okay, so I tried this card. It really only connected with 1 character, and I felt like that he shouldn't have swung at all. This card, in theory, when it kills something on your turn, you gain 2 lore and they lose 2 lore. But sometimes Ruby Amethyst is just so far ahead that they just won't swing, and they'll put you on win next turn. It's not good. So I ended up just playing this guy when I had Tamatoa in hand just to bait their removal. There is another card I want to try. I won't be saying that because I'm obviously going to use it this weekend. But I don't play this card. Cut this. Don't play this. Don't play this card. It's really bad. It was worth a shot, but it was just bait. I wouldn't play this card unless there was a good Aladdin to shift it onto. But there's not a good Aladdin to shift it onto. Turn 2, you have 1 jump. So by turn 3, Hiram's your turn 3. So there's nothing worth diverting the line to play this card, but if he had a good shift target, it would be different. And then the glorious King Tamatoa, your win condition. They have to remove him on site, or he gets out of control. Very hard to remove, but well, not hard to remove. But Ruby Amethyst can get rid of him. But that's why I try to. Sometimes I try to just play 1 trade turns, and then when he's safe to throw down, I throw him down unless I absolutely need to. But Tamatoa is the boy. And then 2 Sisu, it pretty much wipes boards. In shift down, quest for 3, good utility card, fantastic card, but only at 2. And the last 2, Maleficent. My issue with him is by the time you're at 9, the game's a little too, you either to win now or the game's over. So he's a problem. But when he comes up, I draw enough that where I'll see at least 1 where he'll have value. So in round 1, I beat Steel Song 2-0. In round 2, I played Ruby Amethyst. I beat it 2-1. In round 3, I played Ruby Amethyst and beat it 2-1. And then, unfortunately, in this game, you have to in rounds 4 and 5, I intentionally drew with my opponents to guarantee top 8 because, if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't have made top 8 or potentially because I went 3-0. I don't like the intentional draw culture, but you have to do what you have to do sometimes. And then in top 8, I was 4th after Swiss, so 4th out of 30, and. In top 8, I played Ruby Amethyst again, and you know it is the best deck, Ruby Amethyst. And even if you build to beat it, you still have to get lucky and steal all your cards to beat it. And my luck ran out, and I lost in top 8. But I'm relatively proud of my performance, and definitely feel like I finally found the right list for this format. And I'll keep playing this deck until they ban something or I get bored of it. And I've actually said this is going to be the last event I play it because I was so sick of bricking with it. And then I have stopped bricking. And it did really well. So, you know, I guess I'll just keep playing the deck, I guess. I just want to say shout out to Kendall. I love you.
Hi.
The camera. And I want to shout out all the places I play cards at. I play, so Easy Gaming, Curry's Collectible, Dragon's Hoard, and House of Cards. Shout out to all of you places, those places. I can't speak. I just worked 9 hours, guys. I'm really tired. And they're all fantastic places to play. And shout out all my friends and all the subscribers. And hopefully I do better at this. Hopefully I can bring home the Ursula next weekend. But if not, you know, it is what it is. But I'm definitely going to make a couple changes and see how the 2 changes work. But don't play that Aladdin until they make a good shift target. Like, it was literally bait. But, we're almost done with our channel rebrand, by the way. So look forward to that. And we're going to do live content. Me and Kendall will play, you know, some more Kana, you know, on Scream. And I'm going to start streaming locals. So, my glasses are broken, guys. I don't know. I have new glasses coming in the mail, but these ones are duct taped on.
A little crooked.
I have new glasses on express mail coming in. Hopefully they come in tomorrow. But, if you like this content, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.